Hi, Chestnut Grove. This is Pastor Andy Gathman, and we're continuing the first part of our How to Pray series with the first prayer practice, the prayer of intention. In the previous lesson, we just were talking about how honesty before God is sort of the basis for our prayer. And the prayer of intention is a type of prayer that enables us to bring ourselves honestly before God. Now, the prayer of intention has three main parts, and it's pretty straightforward. The first is you just notice where your heart is or wants to go at the moment that you're offering this prayer. The second is you then present yourself honestly before God. And then finally, you reorient your intention to be with God and to follow God's way in this particular moment. Now, I thought the best way to show you how this works would be simply to give you an example of what the prayer of intention might look like in actual practice. Now, this is a prayer you can really pray at any time of day, anytime you feel yourself needing to bring yourself into God's presence. But it is a particularly good prayer to start the day with, and particularly even as you're just waking up. What a wonderful thing to be able to bring yourself before God as the day starts. You may want to do it even as you're still lying in bed, or as you begin your morning prayer time, whenever that occurs. So I want to take you through what a morning prayer of intention might look like. So upon waking, the first movement is simply to notice where your heart is or wants to go. So, for you, it might be something like, God, I'm really anxious about my day. For me, it's more often, I don't really want to be awake right now. Try to be as real as possible. The second thing would then be to intentionally present yourself to God. So you've just talked to God about where you are, but then you want to just bring your whole self before God. And this can be as simple as simply saying, here I am. So God, even though I don't really want to be awake, yet here I am, and I bring myself to you as the day begins. And you can even open your palms to God as a sign of self-offering, a sort of showing God that you're bringing yourself and offering yourself to God. And then the third step is to reorient your intention from where you started to an intention to be with God and to follow God's way in this particular moment. Now, you may not be able to really fully, honestly do that with all of your heart, and that's okay. You can even say that too. Maybe it's more asking God to help you with that. So, God, help me to be with you today and seek your will, for example. And then you can start to think through some of the things that are coming at you in the next hours or moments or for the rest of the day, and offer those specific things that you're facing to God. So, God, I've got a big meeting at work today. Please be with me during that time. Help me to honor you as I help get my kids out for school today, or whatever it is. Altogether, that prayer of intention may only last 4 or 5 minutes, but it's a very powerful way to be honest with God and present yourself before him and express an intention to be with him through your day. Thanks for participating with part 1 of our How to Pray series. If you'd like some more resources, if you'd like to connect with others who are on this journey, please reach out and contact our church office, connect@chestnutgrovechurch.net. Of course, you can find the other parts of this series on our website, or find out what we're doing currently at Chestnut Grove on our Facebook page or our website. And may God be with you as you begin your journey of getting real with God.